an incredible start to get into the lead, and you held it well with the restart as well. You did absolutely everything that was asked of you today to take this championship to the final race. How was it for you? Obviously there was lots to contend with changing conditions.
Yeah, it's been a really up and down day, I would say. This morning in dry conditions, we were, I was on the back foot. We didn't really hit the ground running, struggling with the balance and just overall pace, to be honest. So the rain was a bit of a blessing just to fix things up, and obviously was able to make it into the jewels, and obviously pole position would have been great for some more points, but third nonetheless was really good. And then yeah, the start was unexpected, I would say. Just got a really good drive off the line, obviously got Oliver and was fine with Lucas, and then yeah, just a bit of a spontaneous move with Lucas into one. There's just enough space, and yeah, just was in a bit of an attacking sort of mindset, I would say, just considering my situation in the championship. And then yeah, after the break, everything felt pretty good. Just trying to manage the gap with Oliver, and obviously covering him off when he went to attack. And yeah, it was a really tough race to manage just because again, conditions changing, different parts of the track drying up quicker than others. The seating section was like an ice rink, and then some parts of the track were quite okay. And just trying to give them top of all my tools and the energy and battery temp and everything. So yeah, I feel like I had pretty much under control. I just had one little moment when I wasn't sure if Giovinazzi was letting me pass or was going to the pits, and I missed my braking point and went a bit long. Apart from that, the race was pretty much under control. So yeah, just exactly what we needed. We came into, obviously we needed to win, have a big result, and take the fight to tomorrow, and we've done that. So I'm just really happy for that, and we've got some work to do for tomorrow. It's gonna be dry, but at least we're in the fight. Copy paste, I guess. Obviously, getting poles would be helpful, but obviously I need to win the race, obviously, and not to finish. So we need some luck. As you saw today, we're able to do it today. He obviously had a strong race as well, and he'll be back. The Mercedes cars are working really well here. So nonetheless, it's going to be a really tricky day, and like it's formally anything can happen. But we won't go down without a fight, and I think I'm secured second now anyway. So it's just all in tomorrow and have a bit of fun and hopefully a big result.
Do your race, because obviously the conditions they're variable, they're changing a lot. How did you manage it?
It was tricky. I think in general overtaking was very difficult on this track, especially in the beginning we couldn't really use much energy, so in the end we had it wasn't too far away from being flat out, so overtaking was going to be minimal, but to be honest, I managed to get Lucas back in the first lap, which was key obviously to finish in second, because I think Hana hadn't been the other way around. It's a shame about the start, because I think like we said, the difficulty of overtaking it would have been a good race for us, but nonetheless I'm really happy. At one point I was going to try and put Mitch under a little bit of pressure, and I touched the wall out of the stadium, and I sort of said to myself, it's been such a tough season, just settle for the result and try and bring it to the end. So yeah, really pleased with the performance, and yeah, hopefully we can go again tomorrow and get the result.
The optimum setup, was it wet, was it dry, was it somewhere in between?
I think like we did it. Obviously the red flag gave us an opportunity with the tyres to change some stuff, so that kind of let everybody reset, I think. But I think we pretty much did it. I think maybe the better strategy would be to qualify second or third, and maybe have a slightly better start without the slippery bit, but it's just part of racing. And I'm happy with the job we did. We did the maximum today, and hopefully tomorrow we can make some tweaks, because we weren't really quick enough in the dry this morning either. And yeah, hopefully have a good day tomorrow.
Back to back after the win in London, great for the team, great for you. Also another record set, 1,000 points ahead of your 100th race tomorrow. How did the race go from your perspective?
Today has been a very emotional day. Crossing that personal mark of 1,000 points is such an honor and a privilege, especially competing with such a high level field of drivers that we have in Formula E. For me, it's a dream come true. The objective that we had in arriving here in Seoul was to help the team to win the constructor title, and I did the best I could today. We were competitive on the dry, then qualifying got us in the back foot, but we managed to go through in the wet. to start again in the front row, which was very key. At the start, I managed to take the lead for a few meters at least, and but the car was in the very beginning, probably we misjudged how much water there was on the track. But in the race, we were very competitive. I was trying to get to stay close to Oliver and try to get away from Dennis, but the track was very, very hard to overtake, especially drying out, and with a wet line, it was impossible to attack. So in the end, I settled for third, my 39th podium. The points for the team. I did the best I could today, so I'm gonna go to the hotel happy and be ready that tomorrow. I think if it doesn't rain, we are competitive, and if it rains, we're gonna push very hard again.
The other drivers to attend. For Lucas, you talked a lot there about team points. Now shooting to the future a little bit into next season, this would be a double podium for Mahindra, your new team. A good way to impress the new boss, I'd say.
Yeah, I said to Jubak that it's not because he's hiring me that I would allow Oliver to win the race easy today when we were going to the grid. Yeah, I think there will be a lot of changes. Probably I think Jaguar is maybe the only team that is not changing for next season. Apart from that, I think everybody else is changing drivers. I think everybody will start a little bit from scratch. The car is completely different. The race format will be different. The energy management will be different. The tires. So if you're going to change teams, I think it's a great opportunity to go to somewhere competitive. And I chose Mahindra because I think they have a really good base. They have really good people. They haven't been able to show, especially in this generation of cars, the true potential of the car. But of course, Roland showed today, but not consistently. But you can see the performance in Berlin. You can see the performance of Sims in some qualifying, also going to the final. So the team has a big potential, and I think in Gen 3 with Oliver being an extremely quick and consistent driver, we're going to have a very good lineup to be able to fight for at least for some wins and some consistent points.